of the most popular mobile platform, with which even Microsoft representatives promoting Windows modifications could not compete, began in 2003. The product was developed by Californian programmers to control digital cameras. The first version of Android for cell phones was developed in 2007, after the purchase of Android Incorporated by Google. And today not only smartphones and tablets run the operating system, but many other devices, including e-books, wristwatches, televisions, laptops, various consoles and even home robots. The operating system is based on the already popular Linux. An important reason for choosing the program was the possibility of free distribution. Linux was open source, which meant that the developers of Android had the right not to charge the companies that produced cell phones for their product. This was an important advantage not only at the start of sales, but also for the further capture of the maximum market share. Google's main competitor at that time was Apple and its own operating systems of mobile device developers. In order to win, a strategy was chosen to create a powerful universal operating system available to all. The calculation proved correct, demand for Android grew quickly. In order to recoup the development of the application, it was decided to offer related services to companies that would use the product. Thus a lot of pre-installed programs appeared, usually promoting Google products. Already the first version contained Google Maps, YouTube, and the developer's browser. The logo for the company was created by Russian designer Irina Bloch, who was a Google employee at the time. In interviews, the girl said she was asked to create something that resembled a robot. The image that inspired the designer to create a green man for Android was an icon, usually placed on the doors of toilets. However, instead of a male or female figure, the woman chose a combination of a robot boy and a bug. The first smartphone with Android version 1.0 appeared on the market on October 22, 2008. The device saw the light on the device under the brand name HTC Dream. The phone did not feature new functionality and was criticized for a number of shortcomings, including the lack of an elementary headphone jack. However, Android was gaining momentum. An app store appeared, and the program was integrated with Google services. The first version, as well as all subsequent ones, was named the popular treat, Apple Pie. This is not the first name. At the beginning the program was called Astro Boy, but later the controversial name was changed. In February 2009 the first update was released, version 1.1. It brought voice search, the ability to sell applications via the market and an option to support updates. Another 2 months later, in April, a new subversion called Cupcake was released, which added an on-screen keyboard. Now it was possible to abandon the non-compact keyboard. Thanks to the Cupcake variant, the new HTC Magic is now fully touch-sensitive. Version 2.1 with the tasty name Eclair was installed on the 3.7-inch Motorola Droid, which could do a lot. Quick screen unlocking with a gesture. The ability to set your own music tracks as your ringtone. A new approach to control, involving the abandonment of the navigation buttons on the panel and much more. With version 2.0, the conquest of the mass market began. The operating system gradually became user-friendly and clear. Further improvements were aimed at gaining a foothold on the market and expanding its share. Version 3 was created for devices with larger screens. Version 4, released in 2011, combined the phone platform with the tablet platform and introduced a number of changes to make the program more usable. Version 5 supported 2 SIM cards and was fundamentally different in design. Android 6.0, released in 2015, supported biometric unlocking. Android 7.0 came a year later. The program was focused on multitasking support. Developers made every effort to optimize the performance of the smartphone. Android 8.0 Aria appeared in 2017. The update brought many visual changes. In version 9, developers focused on improving battery life. Version 10 came out with a new logo and brought the ability to control gestures. With version 11, you can do screen recording with sound and more. Today, Android is a confident market leader, and the product continues to evolve. Nokia's attempt in tandem with Microsoft to squeeze the competition has failed.